chapter 20. Diamond faith is stronger than the sword. In 1496, the Shin Buddhist priest Renyo built Honganji Temple in Ishiyama, Setsu, today's Osaka Prefecture, in order to spread the teachings of the Shin founder, Shinran. People from all around gathered there in search of the truth, and Ishiyama prospered and grew, acquiring such power that the various lords could not ignore it. Many years later, warlord Oda Nobunaga was quick to recognize the area's military and political importance, and he approached the temple many times with offers for the property. But that would have meant putting a Buddhist fortress, one protected with blood and tears since the time of Renyo, into the hands of an enemy of Buddhism, someone who had burned down the temples on Mount Hiei and killed thousands, an unthinkable prospect. Honganji naturally turned down the offers. Finally, in 1570, the insidious Nobunaga raised a great army to attack Ishiyama, but unexpectedly suffered a defeat that dealt a major blow to his army's morale. Generals opposed to Nobunaga also raised an army, forcing the stubborn attacker to withdraw for a time. He did not abandon his purpose, however. In 1576, Nobunaga attacked 3 times from sea and land, but the fortress held firm, though it was defended by a militia, not samurai. The men fought with spirit. The mighty Nobunaga, despite the massive trained force at his command, suffered another great defeat. Men braced themselves for a return battle. Nobunaga would not give up, but came back another 4 or 5 times to try to take the land by force. However, the citadel, a center of the Buddhism, was defended by people ready to lay down their lives to protect their faith. They refused to allow it to be trampled by enemy boots and horses' hooves. Following his miraculous victory in the 1560 Battle of Okehazama, Nobunaga had gone from strength to strength, adding daily to his territorial gains and sending 5 great warlords to defeat. Only in his attacks on Ishiyama was he forced to give up. What was the source of the incredible strength of the Ishiyama defenders? A poem by military leader of the times contains this line: "People are the fortress, the stone walls and the moat." In warding off an enemy attack, people's solidarity has far greater strength than any impregnable fortress built at whatever cost. The valiant fighters were helped by the lay of the land and by Nobunaga's powerful enemy, the Mori clan, but their greatest strength by far lay in the solidarity of their faith, faith that sprang from the truth of Amida's vow and made the castle of truth as unyielding as adamantine. The pen is mightier than the sword, they say. Mightier mightier even than the pen is the power of faith. So this is the true story about Ishiyama Honganji Temple. And Nobunaga was notorious for his cruelty and brevity, mainly his cruel nature. In my personal opinion, he might have been a psychopath. So once he had a strong hostility, he never gave up until he destroyed everything or he killed everybody. But in this battle, he had to give up. This is really, really unusual. So this was the effect of the solidarity of those people who united based on their faith. That means they share the same purpose. Their purpose was not to protect their material asset. It was not material or the building or the castle or the temple. It was the purpose was to protect their purpose and the happiness for all people. They were not seeking their own uh, prosperity or abundant lifestyle or material asset. What they were protecting is the teaching of Buddhism. It's the culmination of Mahayana Buddhism. It's the happiness for all people, all humanity. Because the spirit of Mahayana is mutual happiness. Um, so they couldn't allow those military forces to trample their sacred place. That was the center for them to share Buddhism. So when this is the only thing people can unite so firmly. If it's about money or tangible asset, it's difficult to unite so strongly because we all have different perspective or opinions or political preference or different karma, all in all, in short. So it's if it's about material asset, it's very difficult to unite. We can cooperate with other people so beautifully when we hold a barbecue party or just having a fun together, holding a concert or whatever fun activity might be. It's just temporary. It cannot last very long because any cause start with a very beautiful movement, but eventually it becomes business, somebody said, and in the end it will collapse. And it will end up in failure. But this battle between the Shin Buddhist and the warlord Nobunaga lasted 11 years. If it's only material purpose, it would have never continued such long time. But people unite so beautifully because their faith was genuine and pure. It was not there for their own sake, but the happiness for the people in the future generation, people who were not born yet. That was their aspiration. So only for such pure purpose, people can unite beautifully, which no warlord could never destroy or overcome and defeat. There are a lot of things to explain more about this, but it's time for us to stop here. And good job, everyone. Have a good Thanksgiving Day and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.